It has been nagging at me lately that I've not finally watched this 1975 classic horror film yet, so I decided to check it out on Tubi. Stepford Wise follows a family that moves to Stepford, Connecticut, looking for a fresh start, but there's just something off about the behavior of the women in this town. Catherine Ross plays Joanna, and I quite enjoyed her character. The societal norms in this movie are what you might expect for that time on the surface with the gender roles in the household as well as in life. But Joanna's character was cool and she was different because she cared for her family, but she didn't live by many of these so called rules or expectations set for her as a wife and as a woman. But the thing about this community is that the women didn't simply agree to these societal norms, but they seemed stripped of any kind of individuality, personality. But why? And why do the new members of this neighborhood keep changing? The story builds a solid mystery from the start. I knew nothing about this film going in, and that is the best way to do it. I never read the book either. I'm sure it was more detailed, but this was an effective thriller in my opinion. When it comes to the third act, I like a lot about it. The reveal was overall great. There are some haunting sequences. The tension stays decently high till the end, although I would maybe change a couple things with it to really drive home that intensity with our lead characters, but I won't spoil that here. So, The Stepford Wives is a good movie. It is quite slow, but as a one time watch, I was entertained all the way through. I doubt anyone would maybe give it a second viewing once you know the twist. The ending was really chilling, although again, I think perhaps the last 10 minutes or so felt a bit rushed, like they could have expanded on a few things. That's just how it felt to me, at least. Have you seen this classic or read the novel? I love to hear your thoughts and your opinions in the comments. The 1970s was a big time for women's rights and the feminist movement. And while the Stepford Wives movie won't be the biggest influence versus some other films, this is still quite memorable for a reason.